Yellow, question. In which phase in your life you learned what is the meaning of acceptance? You feel that you grasp that, yes.
That was at my early age because I grew up in a big family. I have, let's say, I have 8 mothers. Alone, I have 8 mothers because my grandmom has 9 daughters and only 1 son. So I was in that big family, so I was cherished by all of them. So at that very early age, I knew that acceptance is a key.
The floor is yours.
So, are we born leaders or do we become leaders?
Become.
Fellow Toastmasters, here is the question I was asked during a webinar, a leadership seminar. For the answer, let's discover it together. When we are born, we use our shouts or our cries to make ourselves heard. Then we learn how to move from the floor, and then one day we decide to stand up and walk. Suddenly we began to speak, to express our opinion. At the first beginning, there is a spark inside us, that courage to express ourselves, to take action, to take initiatives. But when we grow up, something happens. The society tells us to follow some rules, to follow some guideline. And then slowly, that natural spark of leadership begins to fade. But yet, the leadership never leaves us. It waits somewhere, patiently, for the right moment, the right decision, and the right belief to awake it again. I discovered that this truth the day I found myself leading a team at work. That wasn't the most, let's say, ingenious or the most experienced. But a challenge happened, arose, and then everybody seems to be lost. At that time, inside me, I hear a voice telling me, stand up, stand up. Me, yes, stand up. I said, okay. I stood up. I take the lead. I did not lead with power, but I lead with empathy. I asked questions, I listened, and I encouraged. It's at that time I noticed that leadership is not about power, it's about purpose. True leaders are not born with title. They are made through moments of doubt, moment of courage, moment when doing what is right matters than being right. With the time, I've also discovered that the leadership can take several forms. We have the transformative leadership. That is when you inspire others to overcome or to go beyond their limits or what they estimate is the limit. The second type is the servant leadership. That is when you put others before your own ego. And the third one is the adaptative one. That one, you read the situation and adapt your leadership style accordingly. So far, all the great leaders I've met, either inside or outside the Toastmaster, they have one thing in common. They lead from their hearts. I can give one example. It was in this room, in this stage here. One of our members was performing a speech. He was very struggling to do it. Hands were shaking and the voice was cracking. He was almost about to give up. And then what we do, the audience did, is smile and applause. And that changed everything. She quickly recovered and delivered a good speech. And I believe that person can be even a mentor today. Dear fellow Toastmasters, leadership is like a language from the soul. Some express it through voice, some through action, or some through their quiet presence. I believe we are all born with a seed of leadership, but life experience and the choices we made help that seed to grow up. It's true that we are all special in our life, but leadership is when you decide to deliver or to do something that is behind you, above you, beyond your thoughts, your dedication. You're dedicated to something that's greater than yourself. So my invitation today for you is very simple. Don't wait for a position. Don't wait for a title, or don't wait for a permission to be a leader. Lead wherever you are, either in your family, at work, in your community, in your club. Because the world doesn't need perfect leaders. The world needs only leaders that are present. The leaders who cares, who are empathic, and who can guide through a light. So now, I will let you judge. What is my leadership style? Thank you.